Welcome back, my pupils. This is Gene coming to you with Reloading from the Hot Pot. How are you today? Me? Happy to be here. Happy to be here. Well, as you see in the intro pictures, I got me a new pistola. I just want to add this to my collection. I have seen so many, excuse me, so many good reviews on this pistol. I went to my local FFL, Dave and Mad River Knife and Supply in Bell Fountain, Ohio. He can order things and ship them to other FFLs, and he's got really good prices. He's had this in the showcase for just a couple days. Can't seem to keep them on the shelf. They sell out. They sell out. So I've held it. I've looked at it. I've played with it. I've taken it apart. And today, I finally went in and I purchased it. I got the new SIG P365XL. So this is my take on it. There's a lot of reviews out there on this pistol, but this one's mine. So I'm going to show it to you as I seen it. So we're going to turn this case around, get this out. Everything's all wrapped back up in the plastic as I got it, because I want to show it as you're going to see it if you go to your local FFL and you purchase this. So it did come with a little bit of influence from him. I did get a 15 round magazine for it. This sleeve is for the 365 subcompact standard model. So you have to put this sleeve on this 15 rounder to take up more room on that in order to accommodate the 15 rounds in the 365. So both sleeves did come with this extra magazine. So this will hold 15 rounds with this one. We all know they're 12 rounders. This is one 12 rounder. And then the pistol itself came with another 12 round in it. So this is just how I picked it up, how it was handed to me. Still had the chamber flag in it. So you know it is unloaded. Everything has been safety checked naturally. My first impressions of this firearm was how good it felt in my hands. It just seems to just mold right there. I can just get a really good purchase. And I've got large to extra large hands. And this pistol just fit in my hand the second I picked it up. A few basic features of it: front and rear serrations, flat blade trigger. The magazine release is reversible. The slide stop catch is only on one side, but I am right-handed, which for some that is the right side to be on. Not saying nothing about lefties. Comes with tritium night sights, very good ergonomics, very good grip texture. It just felt good in my hands. And you know, we're always looking for the perfect carry pistol. Me, I appendix carry. So I'm always changing my pistols up a little bit here and there, getting different holsters. I ordered a holster for it today too, so I'll be doing a review on that holster when it comes in with this pistola. But I just want to go over what you get in the case. Lift this up here. Get your little stop, read your operating directions. Get your owner's manual. Congratulations on your purchase. SIG does give you a free sticker, so for the price of the SIG, you at least got to get a free sticker with it. I'll turn that receipt over. But this is your operating manual. Congratulations on your purchase. What different lasers fit onto it. SIG does use proprietary lights, lasers on their pistols. So they are dedicated to them. So if you already own a P365 and you have lights or lasers for it, they will switch right over. Nice operating manual. You know, we've all seen these, we've all read them. Ear and eye protection, wash your hands, all this stuff. SIG Academy. Something else. Oh, registration online today. You can register it for all your warranty work. Explains how to disassemble, reassemble, how to take your magazines apart, clean them, all the basic stuff. So if you don't know these things, this is a good thing to have. If you do already know these things, just practice them. That's all there is to it. And you do get a free bicycle lock. Or locker lock for your work, or whatever you want to do with it. I just keep them in there. I just hold on to them. So now we're going to go to a little bit of a closer look on a little tabletop review. So hold on. There, we got this little tabletop part of the review set up. Like I said, this is the new P365XL. This has been out for a few months now. This is my first impression of it. I haven't even shot it yet. That'll be another part of this video. But this is the X Series P365 grip module with an integrated carry magwell. Got a nice magwell. See that from the front, sides, and the back. You see how flared out that is. Not many manufacturers do this. You actually have to pay a lot of extra money to get that with a firearm, or add an extra magwell yourself. It's got a flat 90-degree trigger. This has already been safety checked and there is no magazine in it. So upon firing it, you get a flat 90-degree trigger base. Optics ready compatible with Romeo 0 and RMSC optics. The optics plate here, you have to take it off from inside of the slide. So you got to remove the slide, take the screws out, and remove the optics plate, which does also eliminate the rear sight. I'm sure there's other sights available if you want to get a taller sight to it and co-witness with the front sight with your optic. You know, all these things are available out there. This is a 9mm Luger, semi-automatic. Grip type is a glass-filled black polymer frame. The frame material is stainless steel. Frame finish stainless steel. Slide finish is nitron. Yeah, we're just going to read a little bit off of their website, okay? We're just going to put a little display of the pistol up there. The barrel material is carbon steel. It does have an accessory rail for proprietary SIG products. It is a striker fired. Trigger type is flat. The barrel length is 3.7 inches. Overall length is 6.6. Overall width is 1.1. Height is 4.8 inches. And the weight is 20.7 ounces unloaded. This pistol, like I said, has been getting rave reviews, so I thought I would get one too and use this for my everyday carry. Like I said, we're always looking for that perfect carry pistol. You know, it seems to have a very large trigger guard, so if you're shooting with gloved fingers, I've got enough room in there, and I've got medium to, well, large to extra large hands. Look at that, I can cover that whole pistol up with my hand. So with a gloved finger, I have seen other reviewers shooting it with gloves on and not having a problem with it. I do really like the grip texture. I do like the undercut on the trigger guard here. That way you can get a nice high purchase on it. Everybody worries about bore axis. I just worry about shootability. But it does seem to have an average bore axis to it. It does have an extended beaver tail on it to keep you from biting yourself. Front and rear cocking serrations. I do wish they were a little deeper. If my hands were sweaty, muddy, dirty for any reason, you know, I could see the front cocking serrations not being very functional on this for me, but the rear cocking serrations are fine. I tend to use the front. We do not have any texturization on the front here, on the front trigger guard, which some people like to wrap their fingers around there. I'm not one of those. We do have a little bit of overhang with the slide to the frame. I did look up these frames though. You can purchase another frame for just around $35, because it is, like the P320, it is modular. The actual serial numbers and the trigger group are inside of the pistol. So, I'm really happy with this. Very happy. So I'm going to break this down. I'm going to do it over here off because, well, we don't want to get red flag for anything. But like the 320, this is modular. So the trigger group there does come out of it. You heard some running in the background, that's my heater. And you can, if you, for any reason, if you would damage the frame or just want to get another frame and do a stippling job to it, Cerakote it, different colors, do whatever you want to do to it. It's only going to cost you $35 to do that. It is a very easy takedown. It's just a lever here. Inside of this, very, very nice machining work. Naturally, SIG is known for quality. We have a steel recoil rod, or guide rod and spring. And there's our barrel. Barrel's got excellent finish to it. Get that to focus in a little bit better. Nice feed ramp. This is very nice. I'm very excited to go shoot this today. Gonna reassemble this. Hopefully I don't get red flagged for putting this together on. Now, when you put this back, the lever doesn't flip up right away. But if you put it back, you can just do it like that. And you're back in action. From the other reviews I've seen on it, the trigger pull is about 5.5 pounds, and that feels about right. I've shot enough pistols to know what a 5.5 pound trigger feels like on the general base. Brake, reset is there. Nice audible click. Brake again. The magazines are 12-round magazines, and SIG Sauer did some research on this and a lot of homework in order to not really double stack or single stack, but to stagger the rounds in the magazine. It's got a nice taper to it. They are metal magazines made in USA. It says SIG Sauer there on the side of it. And it's got witness holes on the side of it, only two, one for 5 and one for 12. I really like them when they put them down the back of the magazine, but it is what it is. And who am I to tell SIG Sauer what to do? This is the 15-round magazine version of it. It's got the extension on there, so when you put it in, it kind of looks a little funny, but looking funny to having 15 plus 1 rounds, I'll go for the little funny looking. Like I said in the other part, this is a sleeve for the P365 that you put on here to take up the extra gap so you can still run a 15-round magazine on your P365. I'm very happy with this pistol. Like it. Feels good in the hands. Having some focus issues with my camera today. I don't know what's going on. All my settings, I never change them. I think if you purchase this pistol, I think you're going to be very happy with it too. I said, I just wish these serrations were a little bit deeper. Just a little bit. Who knows? If you end up keeping this, you may end up, sending it off to get some modifications done to it. The mag release is reversible. It does spit them out pretty nice. You can keep your hand out of the way. Since I have, large to extra large hands, it does sit down in there in my hand a little bit. That's okay. I don't mind it. Very excited to go shoot this. Very slim line. Very well finished. Good job, SIG Sauer. Good job. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to see if I can take my camera out to my range and do a little shooting with it. Plate rack's been a little bit discombobbled with the wind and everything out there because it's out in the country. But we're going to take it out there and shoot it. I'll try to get some video. If I can get some good video, I'll include it in this. If my videography sucks, as it usually does at the range, then this will be the end of it. But either way, hopefully it goes well. But just in case, I'm going to say this. We always say at the end of the video, remember to keep blowing the smoke. And this one's going to blow a lot of smoke today.